Every relationship begins long before we meet the person standing in front of us. It begins with the way we learned to love, trust, and connect in our earliest years. The way our caregivers responded or didn't respond to our needs shaped our attachment patterns. These early blueprints determine how we navigate closeness, independence, and emotional safety in adulthood. Understanding your attachment style helps you recognize how you seek connection, manage distance, and respond to emotional needs. More importantly, it allows you to create emotional safety first within yourself, and then within your relationships. What are attachment styles? Attachment styles are emotional patterns that develop based on our early experiences of love and care. They are not fixed labels but living dynamics that can evolve through awareness and healing. Secure attachment, developed when caregivers were responsive and consistent. Traits: comfort with intimacy, trust, open communication, emotional balance. Anxious attachment, formed when love felt unpredictable or inconsistent. Traits: fear of abandonment, overthinking, craving reassurance. Avoidant attachment, emerged when caregivers were emotionally unavailable or dismissive. Traits: discomfort with closeness, emotional withdrawal, self-reliance. Disorganized attachment, arises from chaotic or traumatic caregiving. Traits: inner conflict between wanting closeness and fearing it, emotional volatility. None of these styles define you, they describe survival strategies you learned as a child. Healing involves understanding your patterns and consciously building new ones rooted in safety, trust, and self-awareness. Recognizing attachment in daily life, or attachment patterns show up in how we respond to love, distance, and uncertainty. Examples: an anxiously attached person might text repeatedly when a partner doesn't respond. Fearing rejection, an avoidantly attached person might withdraw or minimize feelings when things get emotionally intense. Someone with a secure attachment can navigate space and closeness with trust and confidence. Reflection questions: how do I typically respond when someone pulls away emotionally? Do I seek reassurance, or do I shut down and retreat? When conflict arises, do I fear losing the connection or avoid the confrontation entirely? Building emotional safety. Emotional safety is the foundation of conscious relationships. It allows two people to be honest, vulnerable, and expressive without fear of judgment or abandonment. Creating emotional safety requires consistency, showing up when you say you will. Reliability builds trust. Compassion, listening to understand, not to fix or defend. Transparency, being honest about feelings even when it's uncomfortable. Boundaries, respecting your limits and others. Boundaries create emotional structure, not distance. Example practice: when tension arises, instead of reacting, try saying, "I feel anxious right now, and I realize that's about my fear of being left out. I just need a moment to feel safe before we continue." This shifts blame into vulnerability, which invites connection rather than conflict. Healing and rewriting the paternal attachment wounds is not about perfection, it's about progress. It's learning to respond differently when fear arises. Practice exercises: inner child check-in, sit quietly and ask, what does the younger me need to feel safe right now? Offer that need: comfort, reassurance, patience through words or visualization. Safety anchor practice: identify one person or activity that helps you feel grounded. When you feel triggered or unsafe, engage with that anchor to remind yourself you're secure now. Journal prompt: when I feel unsafe in love, my instinct is to. What would a secure version of me do instead? Creating safety together. In conscious relationships, both people contribute to emotional safety. It's built through empathy, accountability, and mutual awareness. Anxious partners learn to self-soothe and trust space. Avoidant partners learn to stay open and communicate rather than shut down. Secure partners hold space for both, offering stability while maintaining boundaries. Healing happens in connection. When we practice safety with ourselves, we naturally extend it to others. Affirmation: I am learning to create emotional safety within myself and my relationships. I can give and receive love with trust, presence, and balance. Your attachment style isn't your destiny, it's your starting point. The way you learned to love can evolve. By cultivating self-awareness and emotional safety, you rewire old survival patterns into conscious love. Love becomes less about fear or control and more about freedom, trust, and mutual growth.